A touching short story. I was wrong to treat my mother-in-law badly. I was determined to put my mother-in-law in a nursing home. My mother was furious, and a month later I understood why and was horrified. I am not a bad daughter-in-law. But I used to think that choosing a nursing home for my mother-in-law was not unfilial, but a civilized solution, until everything went beyond my initial expectations, and my own mother warned me in a very harsh way. My mother-in-law is 76 years old. She has been living with my husband and me since my father-in-law passed away, which is nearly 6 years ago. When she was still healthy, she would go to the market, cook, take care of her grandchildren, and live happily. But in the last 2 years, she has started to become slightly confused, forgetting things, getting up in the middle of the night to turn on the gas to boil water and then forgetting to turn it off. Many times I have woken up in the middle of the night to the smell of burning. My heart pounding with worry. My husband loves his mother but is busy with work. I am working and taking care of our young child, so I can't keep an eye on her all the time. The doctor suggested sending her to a day care center for the elderly, where there are nurses, doctors, and people to talk to. I consulted with others, considered it carefully, and finally made my decision. But when I called my mother to tell her about it, she was so angry that she forbade me to do it and even threatened to disown me if I dared to send my mother-in-law to a nursing home. Your mother-in-law didn't give birth to you, but she raised you for years. Now that she's weak, you're abandoning her like an old coat. If you do that, your own daughter-in-law will treat you the same way one day. She scolded me harshly. I was shocked and upset. I wasn't getting rid of her. I chose a good nursing home with a private room and all the amenities. It was better than leaving her isolated at home, where no one would listen to her or understand her. My husband stood between us, unable to make a decision. I was the one who signed the papers. On the day we took her away, she smiled. A very polite smile, not angry, not protesting, but there was no light in her eyes. I was busy and didn't visit for 2 weeks. She was still thin, still obedient, but when I left, she didn't call me my child, but instead called me Miss. I laughed it off. But later that day, my mother called. Her voice was cold. She's starting to lose her mind. Do you know, elderly people in nursing homes deteriorate quickly because they have no family around. I tried to argue. I did it for her safety, for her own good. And my mother said something that startled me. If I get old, you'll just send me there too. Right? I couldn't answer, and tears welled up in my eyes. A month later, the center called. My mother-in-law had fallen in the bathroom. Not seriously, but she was so panicked that she had a temporary episode of dementia. The doctor said there were signs of memory decline faster than expected. I went to pick her up. And on the way home, she asked me, "Do I still have a home? I used to have a very obedient daughter-in-law. About your age. I wonder where she is now." Her words choked me up. I know there are unavoidable circumstances that require sending parents to a nursing home. But for my mother-in-law, perhaps what she needs most is not professional care, but a daily "mom" from someone who loves her. A pair of eyes watching over her from a loved one. I am writing this not to blame myself or anyone else. It's just that there are some things that, when we take them away with our minds, we lose forever with our hearts.